What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another BSC video. Now today I wanted to talk about something really important, I think, as our modern society looks towards comfort as opposed to ambition. I'm going to talk about why comfort, so in other words just doing things that are psychologically and emotionally really easy to do, is being traded for ambition. So being more of a go-getter, putting yourself out there, accepting challenges, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go through the definitions of comfort and ambition in this context and some examples for you guys just to establish some understanding, and then from there I'm going to talk about why I think comfort is being traded for ambition. Alright, so starting off with our definitions, just to really hit home our understanding before I really get into the meat of this video. So there's a couple of definitions of ambition that I found, but just going to keep it simple by saying that essentially it's just a strong wish to achieve something. So for example, setting a personal goal and working tirelessly towards that and seeing the benefits and fruits from it along the way and also at the final destination. Comfort, on the other hand, is essentially being pain-free, and in this context, just doing things that makes you feel at home. So for example, it might be skipping a social event because you just don't feel like it, or oh, there's not that many people going that I know, so I'm just going to skip it because it's going to be too hard for me to get to know people. Kind of like taking the easy way out just because it feels far better for you in the moment. So really, quite simple definitions, and if you were following along, you can probably gather that comfort in some ways can prevent ambition, because if you're not willing to feel a little bit of discomfort throughout your life to achieve goals and to be ambitious, then naturally you're just going to be content with who you are. And this is obviously going to result in A, not evolving as a person, and B, making very little positive contribution to society. All right, let's get into this. Why do I honestly think that comfort is being traded for ambition? First of all, I would say in a world that now is somewhat uncertain, the certainty of doing what's safe and easy is more comfortable than ever before. You think about, obviously, coronavirus. We're living in a world right now that's pretty uncertain, and it's easy to have that mindset where the uncertainty consumes you and it makes you very nervous to the point where being comfortable or doing things that are within your comfort zone become the default. I think that's kind of human nature playing its role. I mean, naturally, in an uncertain world, we want to crave a little bit of certainty. We want things that are constant and consistent and things that we can rely on in life. But now that we are, sort of coming towards the end of the pandemic, I think it's time to embrace uncertainty and adopt the mindset that taking calculated risks can really open you up to a world that you never thought possible. A world where you openly walk into challenges and learn so much about yourself and how to overcome these challenges along the way. I think it comes down to, if you're actually afraid to take some risks and do things that scare you, you're never really going to understand who you truly are and what gets you ticking as a person. When you embrace and harness unpredictability through taking calculated risks, you can connect to your true self, and you can open up doors to change, growth, progress, love, things like this that cannot be discovered by taking simply the easy or comfortable way out of things. So it's time to embrace uncertainty, take some calculated risks, and see what it will do for you as a person. All right, another reason why I think people are trading ambition for comfort is because people don't actually realize the importance of ambition in life. People don't actually realize it because they're so accustomed to the comfortable lifestyle that it doesn't even cross their minds that maybe, just maybe, if they push themselves into a little bit of emotional or physical discomfort, there's actually so much to be learned. When you take the road less traveled, you learn and experience things you probably never would have if you just stay in the comfort zone the whole time. Another one I wanted to touch on is social conditioning. You think about things like social media and you see all these people living the high life, on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and whatever else. You see the highlights, and average people, we see this, and of course there's that spurt of temporary inspiration to want to get on their level. Unfortunately, people don't actually learn about the countless hours these people have put in when no one's around to actually get to these points in life. These are pivotal moments. There's nothing incredible about them, but people are fed the highlights, and as a consequence, they don't really learn or understand the sustained grit and determination required to achieve great things, like my mate Rafa Nadal. As a result, ambition is only really temporary, and the disappointment of not getting to where these people are in life is kind of masked by just going back to what's comfortable. And obviously this is only going to become more prominent as social media continues to ensue in the modern day life. So guys, in sum, getting too comfortable can be really dangerous in a range of ways that don't allow people or society to develop. It results in contentment, mediocrity, and the bad thing is more and more people are of the opinion that comfort all the time is actually essential. On the other hand, ambition is really important because it evokes growth, it challenges the status quo, and it allows people to develop and eventually blossom in ways that they never thought possible. Ambition is a really great contributor to society, as without it, there simply would be no advancement in any field whatsoever. Alrighty guys, rant over. Apologies if that seemed a little bit confronting, but I think the reality is more and more people are turning to comfort as opposed to ambition, and this needs to change if we want to evolve as people and as societies. If you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Go give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome to BSC Videos. Great to have you here. Click subscribe and make sure you hit the notifications bell so you don't miss videos like these and many more. And before I go, I'm going to leave you with a quote from the founder of Excel Institute, a person widely regarded as the #1 enhancer of performance and growth, known as Bill Ekstrom. So I'll leave that quote in for you guys, and I'll also link his TED Talk in the description so you guys can see that too. But other than that, read the quote, check out the video from him. His TED Talk is fantastic, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.